Want me to reset it?
No.
Okay, well,
I think let's see. I can't remember if I was really on. I think I was on par with this one for being prepared for Reapers, which is good because I'm pretty sure these guys ram Reapers in our face pretty much right away.
Yeah, only both of them did their one Reaper. And this is the one. This was a good one.
It was good because it's like the one match that I was actually ready for Reapers. And, yep, that was good. The one freaky match I was ready for Reapers, and thankfully we got Reapered. So, used to like to drop over here, and it's still a good place to drop at. There's the Reaper. Oh gosh, I remember this now. My control got screwed up, and then my pathing got screwed up, and then his pathing got screwed up too. And so that was like just two bad pathings don't make a good pathing. I guess. I don't know. I feel bad for him, but the only reason that I was able to kill him is because my pathing screwed up too. So, Blizzard, fix your pathing. Like, I wouldn't have been able to kill him, and he would have been fine. So, you know what? I wonder if that was supposed to be a hidden gold. So, I thought maybe he was trying to scout me, but now I'm thinking that was a hidden gold where he was clicking. Man, I'm glad you can do that so fast. Your fucking solid state drive. It'd take me like an hour. It'd take me an hour to do that shit on mine.
Solid state drives are good.
Get good. So that should be like the tagline. Get good, solid state. Can you see where he's clicking?
Hold on, let me check this one more
To
time.
help if I had his...
Because no, I don't think it was. Because I think it's the one that I think it's this one that it's building and he gets stuck outside the wall.
He's upgraded.
Yeah.
It's got like a fucking chromie talking.
Yeah. That's Diva. I was gonna say Hannah.
Oh, Diva.
Yeah.
Base is under attack.
That's funny. So you can hear that this time.
Base is under attack.
I told you about that before, but you didn't hear it.
Well, I can hear it sometimes. And then it's like, FAV good to go, sir. Base is under attack.
Funny, yeah. And so I don't know. Maybe it's intended. Who the fuck knows? It's intended for them.
So, I started dropping over here. Oh, sorry, Stone. Just because it was easier. And it gave me more versatility than dropping on one side and then having almost no versatility. Because if you start dropping here and it doesn't work, then you can really only switch to here. But if you start dropping here, you can switch over to here, which is a far better spot to drop from anyway. So, good on him though. Like, holy crap, he is on par. I partially did that though, not really to attack him, but to see if he was switching to Blue Flame. And good on him. He's just really on his game. So, good job. I wasn't even mad about that. I'm like, wow, that's really good. Wasn't really able to accomplish anything at all, but got the back rocks down. So, and kept him in their base and kept him from dropping on us. And found out they were only Vikings, which is really freaking annoying. Ah. So what were you thinking at this point? Just part of the Roach Ravager push thing?
Yeah, I like to make Ravagers. I'm thinking Ravagers can
They're so fat.
Oh, holy hell. Look at this. So, fucking Terrans, I don't know. Pissy fight.
Oh my gosh.
Watch these tags. They try to get out. Oh. Come on, Terran.
Drama?
There it is. Oh yeah, so he tries to get out and he's like, hey, get out. That's how he shoots it like once. Shoots it once. Shoots it twice.
There we go. Hey. Is he gonna? Oh. No, it's gonna burn down, isn't it?
Burn.
I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off if they lose the game because.
She stimmed it, tried to kill that, and started burning down. Holy moly, I bet these guys are cussing each other out. Holy moly.
There's so.
Oh, blue freaking pole.
Okay, well at least Teal like knows how to find the fucking repair button. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if they lose to this because, spoiler alert, I may or may not run links into their base.
Oh yeah, because the wall they never redo.
I mean, I somehow, which you'll find out in a few minutes, I somehow take out another part of their wall, but fucking idiots. This is what I mean. Like, there's so much ego. Oh, so we see him pushing out right here, or I saw him pushing out and counter pushed him, and got a free kill, which like, and shoved him way the hell back. So now I'm wondering which one I get all the free kills from. Now that we know what we know.
So a second ago, I was 160 supply, and this purple Terran was 157 supply. So
Not anymore.
yeah, that was literally like 20 seconds ago, like maybe even less. I have since nearly maxed out, and he's still supplied. This is what I'm talking about. This is the diamond level fallacy. This is the diamond level
curve.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Diamond level
max because
issue. The lean level issue.
I don't like to max on the wrong units, and I never know what we're gonna need, and I like to be flexible, and I would rather have I'm surprised that only 2 of us have anything left. I thought it was more than that, but man.
So much needs way more production than that. Way more production than that. So that's good, but that's good, but that can be bad.
Yeah.
So
Plus, I think at some point I screwed up on my upgrades. I think I was supposed to have a second evo chamber, and I never made a second evo chamber.
So we can talk about this longer when we're not on Skype. Skype sucks.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, he never fucking.
Never rebuilt.
Jeez. Oh. Okay, he saved his Marines that time. Yeah, I wonder if I was larva blocked. I was larva blocked. That was my problem in this game. Shame on me. From not having, Oh, there's so many things going on, Astenio!
Yeah.
We're gonna have to rewind this a couple times.
Yeah.
So I'm watching this one for the first time through.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get to see what happens with this.
So we'll watch this part and then we'll rewind it.
Yeah.
So he drops all this the Ultralisks first. He's bringing the Ultra. Oh, look how many.
Oh gosh. Oh god.
1, 2, 3, 4 full medevacs. And 1 medevac with 1 thing. Turns into all those full medevacs. Actually, no, 1 full medevac made it out.
That's
all
horrible.
the rest of those medevacs died. All the rest of them.
That's horrible.
Oh.
And that was purple again. Like all this time it's been purple. Good job, Spores. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so realistically, the real problem with Terran here, because we all know that Terran can just throw away their army forever. It's 1, he's 14 out of 2 here, 19 out of 8 here, 11 out of 16 here, and 0 out of 12 here. But now the real problem, which he doesn't show with his production right now because he's only queuing up like 1 set, but before he was queuing up like 10 sets. He's on 5 racks. 5 racks. He could be on like 9 racks.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I've been trying to get like specific numbers from the MLG Pro gamers, but basically you get 3 racks per base.
Yeah.
Go up to like
if you're going bio.
9 racks. 9 racks on 3 base is good, or 8 racks.
Yeah, shame on me for not going macro hatch. Jeez, I've totally forgot. That's been my problem all night long.
I think this is actually my first and only game going macro hatch, but not I think it can help. But I've been trying to inject like a map now.
Yeah. I've been okay the other games, but this game I really notice it.
Yeah. So just dropping back, so we'll watch this for just a few seconds. So.
Yeah, I was sending stuff to help you because I had Hydras and I wanted to make sure they got cleaned up. So I was sending Hydras to try to help.
Yeah, so it's here, bottom part dies. Top part, couple medevacs left. And then that's that for that, and then we push across the map and end this shit. And then I just re-drone these bases, and yeah. So let's go back to a little more than that. So let's go back to the point at which the Terran runs his army over here. So he drops all this shit. Okay, so the Terran's running over here and sitting in that spot over here. So I really really wanted a fungal lurker in these guys. The Sire lurker.
That would have been awesome. Did you see that?
Yeah. He lost a ton of tanks.
Yeah, he lost all his Marines. And, which is why my lurkers have 20 kills, 16 kills, and 11 kills.
So
although there were 2 more lurkers there. So that's where that whole army went.
They did good balled up like that. The only time that they're not good balled up is when there's disruptors.
Right.
Or tanks, I guess.
Or other lurkers.
Or other lurkers, but often.
But if you have crit mass lurkers and yours burrow before theirs, then it's fine.
So
that's finally lose the lurkers, unfortunately.
these tanks versus lurkers are pretty decent.
Yeah. I know, if I had left them burrowed that second time, it probably would have actually killed all those, but I wasn't thinking. Because I still am not, it's like lurker math versus unsieged tanks. I wasn't really thinking.
Which was just 8 ghost play.
Tossed it up and then opened their mouth and then moved a little bit so it could fall in.
So,
oh, the funnel was real.
So I throw down a Spire here because I wanted to switch to more intimidating. So, the British which is partially why I've been going road Ravager against Terran. That's what I understand. There's a lot of Zerg who do really good little games.
Oh my gosh, the locusts killed the fortress. Yeah, and the Lings run right in.
Oh, but it is just
Wow.
So
those guys.
Yeah. Half alien was like Diamond 1 or Diamond 2, so he's pretty decent, but that other guy, I've never even heard of him. Ski. That's a stupid song or something. Anyway. So,
the moral of the story is don't attack your partner's supply depot because Terran take that to a whole other level.
So my moral of the story is get all the upgrades that you can, get a Spire behind it, and then just go mass Roach Ravager Burrow Fungal.
Don't forget Macro Hatch.
That too. Don't forget Macro Hatch, but injecting Gunyan. There are. If anyone ever questions the Queen's inject, just know that there are Terran on the forums currently QQing about it. I will show you the threads.
Yeah, and the thing that I don't get is I don't understand how I miss like certain Queen injects, but I'll have injected on other Queens. That's something that like still boggles my mind.
Yeah.
I swear I tabbed through them all and fucking inject them all, and then I don't know what happens. Which is why, again, I know the game is smart enough to do this. If I could just run a fucking metric and tell me all my injects and have it run a chart with a timeline, and tell me my injects and go, okay, well, obviously something was going on during this time and my inject stopped. Like, those things would help me, but it doesn't matter because you don't get those things. So, or like, oh, I see I injected 3 of my queens but missed my 4th. Where's the fucking 4th queen at? You know, shit like that would be very fucking helpful. But I don't know. Instead, you gotta watch this and try to figure it out and go, well, you must just be tabbing through them and only grabbing half your queens or something. Again, if there would be a button that you just put your queens on. I don't know. Oh, I do eventually build a second Evo chamber. Hey.
So I don't remember what do you use to tab through your bases?
I have base tabbing, base tab TV.
You have it set up on, or you had it set up to tab through all.
Yeah, it's the base tab button.
Yeah, you have that set to spacebar or tab.
No, it's next to my 1 key.
Oh, yeah, tilde thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I use it for other things too, not just injects. And so, and I have half of mine to like fucking set up camera regions too, because this shit drives me crazy. But I don't know. I use it kind of halfway for camera regions, and then kind of half for injects. But maybe if I start setting up camera regions, then I would use it more just for injecting. I don't know. I've thought about it, but with so many other things going on, like, it's hard. It's hard for me to think about anything for more than like 5 minutes without just getting frustrated about work. I mean, like,
Well,
because there's other things that bug me about injecting besides, like, oh, well, you could just do this and this. It's like, that's nice, but those aren't the things that bother me about it. The things that bother me about it are the fact that I don't have my queens on a button, and I tab through my bases and my queens are at different spots, and that my queens get ran away, and my queen will be walking halfway across the fucking map, and they could design and fix all these things, and they just don't want to. So instead, we keep having to design workarounds, and I don't like any of the workarounds. So I use the workaround that I like the most, and everybody's got different workarounds that they like. You know, injecting off the map, you know, having all your guys hotkeyed and injecting off the map, etc., etc., etc. But I like to actually tab between the hatcheries and actually look at them, and I like to actually move my overlords while I'm there, and I like to do more things than just inject a lot of the time. Not just like inject, and go back to what I'm doing. It's kind of like Zerg house cleaning. Or like, you know, I like to go and like, okay, it's like time, like the creep has spread, so like I need to put a spore there, and then I want to build my drones at this one, so like I'll build drones at just this one, so my drones from this one don't run all the way across the map, because this one's like further away. And so I go tab back to the last one and be like, okay, I see that like my upgrades are done, or I realize I need a second fucking Evo chamber now that I'm back at this one. Or like I see that all my fucking overlords are jumbled up, so I grab all the fucking overlords and move them, because that shit drives me crazy. And I see that there's not a fucking creep tumor here, so I put the creep tumor up. And I see that like I need a macro hatch and drones and things, and I keep tabbing through them and like inject, move the fucking queen back to where the queen is supposed to be for the 80 millionth time. Go to the next one, fucking move the queens back to where they're supposed to be for the 80 millionth fucking time. It's just like a never ending. Like, if the game was smart enough to do a bunch of these things by itself, in terms of the queens actually being some kind of a protective and smart, intelligent unit, it wouldn't be a big deal. But they're not, so I don't know. That's why I do it that way, but I know there's a bunch of different ways of doing it. And I would still have to come back and do all of those other things in the base, macro versus the micro, and that's just the order that I've ended up doing it all in. Once the game's underway. But yeah, my larvas, some games my larva suffers, some games I have shit tons of larvae. It depends on what's going on in the game, because we don't talk about all the other games where my larva's fine. You see what I mean? So, and that's always the way it is with this stuff. I think that's the way it was with like some other things that were some other tactic or something like that. I can't remember if it was like, I can't even remember what it was now. But yeah, this just happens to be the one game where my fucking larva was really, really, really bad. And yeah, for some reason, like half my queens like weren't injecting. Like I wasn't injecting on half my queens for some reason. I have no idea why. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Unless I wasn't injecting on any of them, and they were just killing random queens of mine, and like some of them were new queens, and so I wasn't injecting on any of them at all, and I was just microing my army so much that I never bothered to go back and do it at all, which is possible. I mean, but again, that is where a metric would be really helpful, and they could fucking do it. I mean, they've got metrics for everything else. They could just say how much was the V on the queen clicked by player 2, and at what timestamps was it throughout the fucking game. I was like, come on now. They're fucking Blizzard. They make like $1 billion a day. They could tell somebody to fucking program that, and it would probably take them an hour, if that. So, and then I would be able to figure out what the problem is.
Yeah.
But until then, kind of just guessing. One of the suggestions that I remember somebody talked about, they said for a while, because what is inject on, like a 30-second timer? 25-second timer? Is like setting a stopwatch or something, and just having it fucking beep every 25 seconds until you got so mad at it that eventually it just became ingrained in your brain.
Well, yeah. So they
So
kind
you
of
know.
they kind of have that. They have alerts set up, which their alerts aren't really that great.
Yeah.
But we actually talked about this a long time ago, back when I was maybe it was even before I technically started playing random, because I think this was in Heart of the Swarm. It was when I first found alerts, and I said, oh yeah, I turned on alerts. I think that's really helpful because I can get things like the Queen will tell me to re-inject. And yeah, the alerts are not that great unless you specifically train your ears to your eyes or ears to notice them. Otherwise, you'll completely gloss over them because there are other things in this game that will ping and grab your attention, and sometimes even those won't fully actually grab your attention because maybe it's just like a little ping with no noise or something. But yeah, this is just a thing on the side that says, "Oh, larva done. Re-inject, please." And so I turned that on a long time ago. And I told you about that. I said, oh yeah, I turned it on. It's super helpful. And you said after a long time, then you'll just re-inject by yourself. And so yeah, and so you said something like you'll just have that timer in your head instead of having the timer on the side. And so I still actually I have both now. And so it's in my head when the timer's gonna go off because I've heard the timer go off a million times now. And so yeah, I hear it, and I don't always do great injects, but I like to think that I'm getting better. And I had a macro hatch this game, but I like to think that before my macro hatch, I still had a decent chunk of larva. I mean, you can see the larva at my main. This is way far into the game, and I've got a huge bank. I've got blah blah.
Yeah, and that's usually what I do too. I don't know. But I mean, the other thing is I feel like I haven't played StarCraft in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I have actually been playing. Not every day, but I've been playing more than I usually do each day on the days that I play. I did take a few of the days off because I was playing Tom Clancy with my brother, which that game did come out. We played the beta, and then we'd be playing the actual game. Playing a few things with him, but yeah, some of the days that you're gone, I played a decent chunk of StarCraft. And yeah, going pretty ham. So that is also why I wanted to play today, because that was fun. I mean, one or two of those games weren't very fun, but I don't mind losing a few games, but some of those games that was lost were less ideal, but some of those were all right. I don't think there's an ideal one. You can't lose and have it be ideal. But some of those were all right, and some of the ones that we won were very all right. So that was good. The only thing I can say about it is, damn, I wish I could stop playing Zerg.
Right.
The only thing about that is that at least it's somewhat consistent. At least it's consistent, which I kind of want it to not be consistent. That's kind of the point. But yeah, for the last few days, it's been for the last few days that it's been random. It's been Zerg, and so I've got a decent bit of Zerg practice in the last few days.
Yeah.
Which is good because I needed that. But M. Canning's stream title is "Don't Wake Up Your House Because I'm Live. They are already watching."
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, M. Canning. Yeah, I don't remember the last time that I told you that I played Winter once, but I think over the days that you were working, I think I played Winter again in another tournament, and I lost.
Oh, Winter OP. So, GG's on this one.
Oh, GG's, that was good. We're learning different things. I figured out how to do double Protoss versus Terran Unite. Basically just Mass Storm. And I'll take a bio.
Yeah, if we ever get a game where you're Protoss, you'll have to show me that.
Yeah.